That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
I am not Bill O'Reilly, but I think that sometimes we're all Bill O'Reilly. Whoever's here, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us again here on these Python Coding Chronicles. Welcome to Prime Yacht Media. If you want to get into the Grubfish, !yacht, and your Wax Wallet ID. Today, we will be doing something that I enjoy quite a bit. We're going to be doing cryptography, and we're going to be doing it in Python. But we are going to perhaps be doing the most basic Cypher in existence because A, it's a good coding exercise, and because B is just basically a generally generally useful thing. We're also going to be talking about a few other things today. Season 2 of Aphelium is starting on the 10th. I think they have $5,000 in prizes to offer. I'm going to be talking about it recurrently, but Aphelium is a project that I kind of love. I did some AMAs with Andy, Jules, Murtasia, and the team kind of throughout the time that the project was being built, and it's just been amazing to see its evolution. It's kind of basically one of the most popular games on Discord today. I have a few lands in it and whatnot. Let's pop that up and open first. and have a look at kind of the core gameplay loop. I actually haven't been in a while, so my lands are going to be overflowing with stuff. But basically, if you want to get into a field, I'm going to go into more detail on another stream. I'm just going to drop an invite link here. If you want to get into a feeling, it's pretty simple. You just go to the Discord, and you go to play here. And I believe that you'll normally just click start to get started. But let's see. Yeah, you literally just click start. But let's have a look at my profile and what I have. Hold on, Traveler. All right, fellow adventurers, time for some interstellar decision making. What's your all-time favorite resource in this galactic playground? Which one do you... Oh, okay. I did not vote on this. So I will select my favorite resource and then my least favorite. Uh-oh. I don't like this. My favorite resource. Shit. I like mushrooms. I like fish. I like fish and mushrooms. And I need to select my least favorite resource. I couldn't be fucked, and I still don't know what chrysocolla is, so I guess I dislike chrysocolla. Yes. You unpredictable bag of carbon and water. Congratulations on your cosmic resource preference. It's like you're playing spin the wheel of resources and you're nailing it. You got a better sense of selection than I do on Taco Tuesday. You're a jerk, Chappy. Your prefix, yeah, okay, buddy. Right. Chappy's a playful little fucker. All right, but let's see where I stand. Let's look at my profile. Level what? One? No. Do I have all my resources right now? What's going on? I'm awake. Okay, so my inventory's fine. So basically, I own lands. You don't need to play. It's completely free to play, but I own all these lands. And all these lands are going to have resources on them in theory. So let's have a look at what's in the chests. So this is chest 52. So it's basically filled with anatase and wood. So I'm going to pick all that up. All of it. Then I need to pick up, and this is from people working my land. I'm going to pick up all my wood as well. And let's see what that does to my inventory. I have some extra chests I can stake. Holy fuck. Okay, I can go to another land, pick up some more raw materials. Let's go to land 96. And what's cool with this game is you can use, there's no in-game currency, but you can use the resources to craft stuff and then sell that stuff on the secondary market. And people make wax that way. Other people like me just play the game to play the game. Let's see what my inventory looks like now. Oh boy, it's getting full there. I can go to one more base. And 395. And we will pick up what's in the chests. Bauxite and crops. Nice. Errors, none. Okay. So let's go back to the main base, which is, I use 52 as my main base because it's the first one that shows up. And I'm going to deposit everything I have into it if it will fit. Yeah, I want to deposit all the anatase. I want to deposit all the bauxite. I want to deposit all the chrysocolla because, wait, can I deposit 50 at a time? Oh shit, I can only deposit 50 at a time. Oh no, that's for some resources. Some I can deposit all at a time, okay. Because I basically want to have space in my inventory for things that I need. Like my tools and whatnot. I don't know where they are right now, though. I believe that I have some extra chests, though, for my storage. So I am going to click on state chests here, and that should bring me to the website, which is over here. My wall is connected. Oh, such lovely art. I love it. Chests. Yeah, let's stick a chest here. Boom. Is my workbench already staked? Yeah. Okay, my cooker should be staked. Yes. And my tools are not staked. Okay. So yeah, you kind of shift between the game and Discord like that. But kind of the key part of the game is exploring and working. So I'm going to explore right now. I do not have the skills. Oh, because it re-leveled me. All right, so what essentially happens is if you go to your profile, I have 22 energy. An hour is 3 energy of work. So I could basically work for 7 hours. And I'm going to go work on someone else's land. And that's going to give me experience because I don't have enough experience right now to explore in the new thingy. So I worked for 7 hours on this dude's land. I got 57 token. I got 9 crops. And I'll also do my daily. But I need to be able to level up to do a little bit more stuff. If I go to my skills, which is going to be on the website, I need to get to level 1 to unlock it again because everything got reset, which makes sense because we're starting a new season. But I had not realized that it was reset, which is totally cool. But yeah, so right now I'm still at level 1. So I'm just going to use this to go to one of my bases because I have 1 energy point left and it costs that to travel, and I did not get the damn teleporter. I need to get it and I keep forgetting. And I'm going to just keep emptying out what's in my chests over my next few sessions, and then I'm going to play again in like 8 hours. Wait, is there nothing? Okay, here it is. I'm going to play again in like 8 hours or less because you need to make your dude or dudette sleep to be able to perform more actions. You're literally like exploring this new beautiful world. So I'm on this land. I'm just going to sleep for 8 hours. It's going to wake me up in 8 hours. If I want to wake up before that, I can. You can do clever things. Like if you try to work while you're sleeping, you can't work. It's dangerous. What about explore? Did Andy put something in? No. There probably is if I have it. And there are also things like the Crew 3 tasks, which I should probably do to get XP. These allow you to like get power-ups and boosts by completing some social media tasks, which are pretty damn simple. And yeah, I really love the team behind this game. They're great people. Andy, Jules, Mertatia, and more. I'm already in your fucking Discord server. I already follow you on Twitter. Why haven't I swear I've done these before. But doing these is a good way to get boosted at the beginning of the game loop. And you know, basically the way the leaderboard works is it's a grind economy, right? So the way that you get, like, if you want to win in the 5K, you need to grind. I'm not much of a grinder. I'm also not much of a chatter. But for those of you who are, I mean, you can make some money playing. Just saying. There's some cool tasks here, like creating a poster for Helium. Showcase your culinary skills. What? I need to do more of this. Create. Oh, that's cool. Founders tokens. I have a founders token. I need to do this stuff. I'm going to put this on the checklist that we are literally building. Look at this. I have my little checklist app here. And the stupid placeholder text. And on tab 2, go to Ephelium and do Zeely tasks. This is a tomorrow thing. This is what I gotta do today. I gotta finish Jeanette. Fucking ominous ass shit. But yeah, no, this is Ephelium. It is a game that I love quite dearly. It is very cool. It's probably the coolest Discord game in existence. The Web3 integration is just seamless. I've been playing this since it was on the testnet. I like it a lot. But yeah, I'll be going over it pretty much every time I stream. Okay. So we don't have anybody in the Critter Craft, even though we have people in the audience, but whatever. We're not really here for... I mean, I'm happy to give you NFTs. I have them. I make them. They're free. But we are here to code something tonight. We're here to code in Python. We're here to code the Caesar cipher, which is really cool. Maybe I should demonstrate it before we code it. Yeah, I think I will. So, obviously, I write my code first and then recode it because it's good for muscle memory. So this is a cipher. A cipher is a way of like hiding the meaning of text. Hey, Buzz King, nice to see you. By exclamation, yeah, your wax wall ID if you want to get in. So the Caesar cipher is a very, very simple cipher. I'm going to encrypt something right now. I'm going to show you how it works. So I choose a key, and the key is going to be the letter offset. If I put 1, A's become B's. If I put 2, A's become C's. If I put 3, A's become D's, and so on, and it just applies throughout the alphabet. So say I pick 13, that would be what? I don't know what the 14th letter of the alphabet is, but it doesn't matter. And the message I want to encrypt is, I love my dog. Because I do. So that comes out as Viibo Zlkbut. So that's not ideal. So let's post that in this little file over here. Let's close this and let's rerun the program. I should have created a loop, but I didn't. To decrypt. So this time we're going to decrypt. Did I use 13? I hope I used 13. And we're going to put our quote in, and it gives us back our text. I love my dog. Yeah, and basically with this one, when we code this, we can just automatically encrypt and decrypt our text. This was a cipher that was used in Roman times. You can easily crack this by hand, but I mean, I guess it was clever at the time. Yeah, ciphers are a lot more complicated than this. They're algorithmically generated with real RNG. This is probably the most basic cipher in existence. And the reason I'm coding it is because it's a good exercise in logic. So yeah, let's get at it. And we're using Python. But how do you hide the ciphers? I'm not sure I follow your question about hiding the cipher. What do you mean by that? How do you hide it? Generally, the other person that you're sending the message to would have the number you're using, the key, and then would just manually transcribe all the letters. With more modern ciphers, oh, fuck yeah. I mean, yeah. If I saw this text, I would know what cipher it was. I mean, with the more complicated ciphers, it depends. I mean, you know, the Enigma machines that the Germans used in World War II were some pretty advanced ciphers, but they still managed to decrypt them. It took them like 3 years. It's just basically kind of finding a way to get around the algo. So this is just basically one of the simpler algos that we can have. So I'll walk you through the coding. And again, as per usual, let me remind you guys that If you want to code along, or if you want to, and you don't have Python installed, you can always go to the online Python compiler here. As it is right now, it's just going to print the hello world, which is like the most basic program you can write, but totally worth it. But say I was to copy my code into here, right? You can take the code. We should totally chat with Cyphers in Discord. Look what's it going to do if we run this code. So it's literally going to run it online. So I can encrypt Buzz King. Oh no, I need to enter a key. 13 Buzz King. Buzz King is really cool. That will become Omksvat. Then run it again. I want to decrypt code. Oops, shit. I fucked up. Let's run it again. Decrypt. The key was 13. This is the message. Buzz King is really cool. If you want to play along with the online Python compiler and you do not feel like typing, you can go to primerogueinc.com. The code is right here. So that is something that you can definitely do. All right, but let's get at it. So I'm going to walk you through the code as I write it to explain to you what's going on. Yeah, for sure, Buzz. This one's a fun one, to be honest with you, too. It's not super complicated. This is a really fun beginner's program, to be honest with you. All right, so Python, you use 3 quotation marks or a hash mark to annotate. We use 3 quotation marks. So we're going to write, this is the Caesar cipher. This is a shift cipher that uses the addition and subtraction of letters to encrypt and decrypt text. Tags, let's put code, beginner, cryptography, Cypher, Rome, and let's close our things. All right. Buzz said, you mentioned a loop earlier. What would be the purpose of the loop here would be so that instead of having to hit run every time the program ends, the program would just restart. I'm looking at my code architecture. I just would need to define the main app, like define the code as the app and then run a loop. Yeah, it's a really simple thing to do. I'll probably do it at the end of the stream. But what we first need to do is we need to tell the computer, and when I'm using a hash mark like this, I'm annotating the code. Define every possible symbol that can be encrypted or decrypted by the cipher. Theoretically, we could add numbers and punctuation marks if we wanted to, but we're sticking to letters just for the sake of simplicity. So we're going to call this variable symbols. And symbols is going to be defined as the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then we're going to code it. So this is the range. We could also theoretically do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we can put whatever we want in. But we're just going to stick with the alphabet for the sake of simplicity. This is called creating a variable. And now that we've created this main variable, we're going to basically do our game intro. We're going to do welcome to the Caesar cipher. God damn, I can't spell today. And we're going to print these lines one at a time. So we're going to, when we do print and then we open and then we do this, it just prints the text. the Caesar cipher encrypts the letter of your texts by shifting them over by X number of letters. Then we'll do print again. You will choose a key. The number you choose will be the secret code explaining how many letters over you are shifting. And we'll print another explanatory line. So if you choose 2, an A becomes a C, an E becomes a G, and so on. And then we'll just close that up. Yo, bad habits today. Fuck me. All right, so we're basically just printing this. This is not part of the game loop per se. Well, it's not a game, but okay. So let's just print nothing now. So the first thing we need to do is we need to let the user choose if they are encrypting or decrypting text. And again, when I'm writing with the hash mark, that's because I am annotating. So we'll create a condition, which will be while true. That means that we're going to keep asking until the user chooses encrypt or decrypt, meaning that other answers won't be accepted. Print, so we're going to give them the option. Do you want to, and here I'll explain this in a second, encrypt or decrypt. Boom. By creating these second parentheses here, I'm actually defining the two commands, and I'll show you a little bit more about that later. So in writing the question, I'm also connecting the commands. So we'll do the response is going to be an input, which will be whatever the user inputs followed by enter. So then, see, we have two possibilities. We have E or D, encrypt or decrypt. So what we're going to do is if response starts with E to encrypt, we're going to enter the mode that we're going to define as encrypt. And that'll create a break in this loop of the program. So we're going to use elif here, which is like kind of an alternative if response starts with D to decrypt. We are going to enter, if someone wants to guess it before I say it, you're more than welcome. The mode is going to be what? Decrypt. So we have our two modes, and we would again break there. And while we're doing this, we're going to print, please enter the letter E or D, and close that up. And basically now we just created the intro to our game. Our program, whatever you want to call it. That's done. So we need the user to enter a valid key. So let the user enter their choice. While true. So again, we're setting a conditionality statement. And we want this to keep asking until we get a valid choice because we've delimited it to E and D. So let's do max key is going to be len of symbols minus 1, and we're going to print, please enter the key 0 to undefined number with squirrely brackets to use. And then we're going to do format. What did that column there? I can't see. We're going to do format max key so that they cannot exceed the maximum value of the key. So basically here we're getting their input as to what offset they want to use. So they're going to give a response. The response is going to be their input, just like up above. And that's going to be coded like this for basically something with enter. And we'll set the upper bound. If not response is decimal, continue. So we're basically saying that we want an integer between 1 and 26. That we won't accept a decimal. So now if they choose if it's less or equal to 0 for an integer response, then the key, and we're defining this here, is an integer that is the response, and we will break again. So this is basically allowing the user to input their desired key. So where are we now? So now we need to, now that we've done that, allow the user to input the message they are encrypting or decrypting. So we need to provide that because, I mean, that's kind of the core of the program. So basically, we're just going to create an input. And the input is kind of staying the same because it's basically like, you know, put your text and press enter. And that's what this means. So we're going to put the, we need to define that Caesar Cypher only works with uppercase letters because we can't do any case differentiation. So message equals message dot upper to reflect uppercase. And now we need to create a vessel, so to speak, to store the encrypted or decrypted version of the message. So let's create that vessel. And we're going to call it translated. It's going to be equal to the output. Boom. So now what we actually have to do is the more complicated part of the program. And this is the actual encryption and decryption. So we're going to encrypt and decrypt each symbol in the message. Symbol being the 26 letters of the alphabet. So for symbol in message, it's actually pretty simple. It's not that complicated. If symbol in symbols, so essentially we're making sure that what's been entered is actually in our symbols. So let's annotate that as get the encrypted or decrypted number for this symbol, whatever corresponds to it. Then num equals symbols dot find symbol. In other words, we're getting the corresponding number value. If mode, and remember we define the encrypt and decrypt modes above. So if the mode is encrypt, then it's going to be num equals num plus key, the key being the key to encode and decode. Elif, the alternative. Mode is decrypt. Then num is going to equal num minus the key because we're removing the key. Now we have to handle an exception. So handle the exception if the wrap around of num is larger than the length of symbols, I guess, or less than 0. So if num is greater or equal to len of symbols, num is going to be num minus the len of symbols. Then elif, again, this is the alternative, num is below 0. Num equals num plus len of symbols. Next, we basically have to add the encrypted or decrypted numbers symbol to the translation. So we need to define translated. So translated equals translated plus symbols num. So the number that is assigned to the symbol. And else for otherwise, we can just add a symbol without encrypting or decrypting if it's not in our key. So translated equals translated plus symbol. I'm missing a space here, aren't I? Yeah. So basically, we've just created our algorithm. Super simple. So we're just going to basically display the result to screen as a string. So we're going to just do print translated. And translated can be either encrypted or decrypted. So to return to our base code, we did a few very simple things. First, we just said what the program was. Then we set all the symbols that can be used. And again, this could theoretically be expanded. Then we basically just printed the rules of the game, which you'll see in a second. The first choice in the hierarchy of choices that we have is whether the user is encrypting or decrypting. So basically, we've set it so they have to enter an either hero. I love you. Then we've made it so that the user selects a key. Then basically we've let them enter the message. We've defined our encryption algorithm just by adding a number to the letter and thus creating the new letter or subtracting it. And now we display it. So when we do that, as I was showing you guys before, we go run this on the command module. I'll probably put this up on my website as an actual executable. So let's see. We can pretty much encrypt or decrypt anything. So let's use a key of 7 to encrypt. I am coding on stream to practice. That's blah, blah. So let's run it again. Close it. Run it again. We're going to decrypt. Key 7. Enter a message. I'm coding on stream to practice. Nice, but interesting. Look at this. So you want to see something? I've never done this before, but we use the key of 7, right? So let's encrypt the encrypted message with the key of 13. And we're going to enter our message, which becomes Jewichka. Okay. So we've encrypted with 7 and then 13. Now, if we run it and we try to decrypt with 7, we're not going to get our message. But check this out. I don't know if this is going to work because I've never done it live. We're doing it live. So if we decrypt it twice, we enter the message as 13. It gives us back what we had as 7. then we run it again, and we decrypt again with 7 and the message we put in. I'm coding on stream to practice. So one of the cool things about the Caesar cipher is if you want to increase the degree of complexity, make it a little bit harder to decode, and don't get me wrong, because it's patterned and every letter is offset by the same amount, a machine could decode this super fast. What you would just do is you would encode it multiple times. So you'd have, like, say you'd pick 7, 13, 15, 19, and 21. You would just encode it either manually using the computer all those times. And then as long as the person you were sending the message to had the exact key you were using, they could easily decrypt it. Because you're basically just shifting letters around in the alphabet. And that's the logic of the Caesar cipher. So I tend to find it, I mean, think of being back in Roman times, right? And needing to send a secret message to someone. It seems like a pretty effective structure to get a message across without someone, busting you or whatever. So yeah, we do have a grubfish going. We are simulcasting right now to 3 channels. If you want to get in the grubfish, you need to enter it over here in Prime Yacht Media. So I'm going to run this grubfish before we go. So you can be in any one of the channels, but you need to enter the !yacht over here. So if you want to do that. Oh, and again, this is the link to the online compiler. This here, I'll just go to my website again. I need to kill some of the ads and basically redo this whole thing. I hate front end shit. Caesar cipher, encode and decode. This is the code, once again. And if you're looking to learn how to code Python, I really like this book, which you can probably find for free online. Crash course. Is it Crash Course? Yeah. I like this book because it's project based. It's really good. And yes, there's a billing issue because I don't live in the US anymore. I have 10 fucking years. So close that. Oh, BuzzKing tried to go in the grubfish, but it's the wrong channel. BuzzKing, if you want to come on, get in here, I can add you. Otherwise, I can find your wallet somewhere and play for you. But again, if you want to get into the grubfish, just need to come here for a minute. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Oh, and the other thing is, do not forget, go play Aphelium. New season starting. $5,000 from prizes. No, I'm multicasting. I'm on Wax Potheads and I'm on this one. Let's see if that worked. Didn't seem to. Are you in Prime Yacht Media? Impossible for me to tell, but I'll just enter for you, I guess. Play. You code in Python a lot? MRDQ. Okay, so yeah, I'm streaming to Wax Potheads, but so the Crittercraft is set up to be in Prime Yacht Media. So the easiest thing you can do is just come over, also open this one, enter the .yacht or whatever yacht in this one, and keep both of them going so that he has viewers too. Oh, okay. Coding's fun, man. I've been coding since like May and like building apps is just kind of fun. Hey, Gabriel, nice to see you, bro. Yo. Yeah, so just hit exclamation yacht, and it should work now. And get in there too. Another thing we're working on stream here. It might seem super basic, but it's something I need in my life. This is the daily checklist app that we're building gradually. So there's been no work done in the UI. We just imported Tinker, created the buttons, and created the categories. Now, there's been like an hour or less of coding gone into this so far. But every stream, we're gradually adding to it. So in stream 2, we added persistent, so it saves your it saves your data when you log out. But eventually, it's going to be, I think code should either be fun or functional, right? So I needed a checklist app because I forget to do things every day. One of the things I forget to do is like, I forget daily to say claim Forsaken loot, send nifty kicks convoys. So here, if we mark something as incomplete, it'll be red. If we mark something as complete, it'll be green. This is super basic for now. Ooh, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle calculator. That sounds pretty damn cool. That's really cool. It's something you need. It's just like this for me. So eventually, this here is basically going to be one window of the program. In this version, no, I haven't done that one yet. I have it off stream, but in the other version now we can click and change the categories. That's awesome. This will be like a box over here, and on the left you'll have your daily like planner, and you'll be able to like change the color. I already made a dark mode version. Right now this is basically nothing, but we're just going to keep working on it stream after stream, and eventually we'll have a fun program that's functional. And the plan is to actually sync it so that it's available both on PC and your phone. And I have cloud servers, right? So like, yeah, dude. I mean, dark mode was one of the priorities, but I run a few servers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, for example, we play RPGs, right? Tabletop. So I deployed Galil, which is Foundry, virtual tabletop, to someone else connected, so no. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition and Cyberpunk right now. But so now that I have my server up and running, let me just log in on screen. This is one of my servers. I don't care if you guys see the address to this one. Let me just get it on screen. Yeah, man. So this is a Linux Ubuntu environment. And basically, what's the command again? Not used to this shit. All right. So see, basically I have all these programs that are running off this server at the same time. I guess you can guess what this is, but eventually the databases for the app, rather than being stored on the desktop, right now they're in this folder here, like the data that I put into the app is literally just saved like this. It's kind of inefficient. So we're going to hook up SQL on the remote server. We can try and touch. You can DM What do you mean? Can I DM you or DM generally with the server or no? Oh yeah, I can DM as in Dungeon Master. Yeah, but my friend Rick is the best. Yeah, I can DM, but Rick DMs because he's a fucking legend. But yeah, I mean, on here we have a bunch of bots that are running, doing bot stuff, scraping data. So yeah, a lot of fun things going on. I've learned a lot in the last like couple of months. Yeah, bro, absolutely. And Foundry's cool because you can have I'll go to my DM view. You can with Foundry, the thing that we can do to play, and we can add you to a Foundry campaign at any time on our server. Is I'm an assistant DM theoretically. So when we play, and we're playing tomorrow at 6 my time, I think. It takes a bit of time to load because it's a heavy package. The game's paused right now. But you can actually look at the oh, that's cool. But yeah, right now we actually like use an environment. Like right now we're all walking on this road going somewhere. Good night. Yeah, Buzz King. You're gonna get a prize anyway. Even if you're not here, everyone's gonna win. Yeah, exactly. It's like T20, but it's better. So we use this. I learned to use servers by deploying that. So yeah, it's worked out pretty good. We give everybody a skyscraper pack and a rug war pack, and I'll just give you both the same thing. No, the winner will get an extra something. I don't know what. Oh, what are you doing, Gabriel? Why? Why did you not let nature run its course? What are we going to give Buzz? Skyscraper pack and a prime rug pack. Let's see. Skyscraper pack should be here. Prime Yacht Media, November 9th. Give you a skyscraper pack. Oh, let's gotta give you guys some of the weird shit we made on stream last night. Yeah, prime rug pack. Random NFTs. You're so close. Oh, you thought it would kill him. Oh. And let's give you the same thing. Skyscraper pack, random crazy bitch, random taco, and a prime rug pack. Prime Yacht Media, November 9th. And I'm just going to shill a few things before we go. We're streaming on here with Wax Potheads. My good friend Ruber, who I shared a booth with at Anatopia. He has an amazing PFP drop going on right now with some benefits. Notably that the PFP will be the whitelist for future PFP events. So let me get to his page. These are the Wax Potheads PFPs. Basically, Gerber started drawing stick figures with pots on their heads instead of circles, and over time there grew to be a 420 focus. But they're really cool. Minted 179 of 420. I'm getting 30 of them on Friday. And yeah, look at this variety. They're really fucking cool. I like them quite a bit. Oh, there's a mint chase for 187. I did not know that. And then on Nifty, and this is something I just love personally. Druber made the official Prime Rogue Ink Bong, which is here, and we already sold 27 of them. This is going to have in-game utility in my game Cypher Ashes, and is also going to be used as kind of like a whitelist for certain blems. Oh no, your water shower faucet broke off? That's insane. Turn off the main water supply, bro. But yeah, so if you need some glassware, check this out. Also, go play Aphelium. Use my link. Season 2 starting in like 24 hours or something. I'll stream a couple of times between now and then. And finally, last but not least, I'm also very much enjoying NFT Battle Miners right now. If you're not playing yet, NFT Battle Miners is basically an exploration game set in the Battle Miners universe. And you send your dude out to do tasks. And as you do the tasks, you complete the, let's see where I'm ranked. You get along this thing and you get to claim prizes. If you're just standard, you can still get a land that can then mine in the game. But if you're premium like me, you can get some premium prizes like a super fancy land. And a bunch of token, and the token's been fucking spiking since this came around. If you're not playing, like I said, it's free to play. If you can use my link to join, it can help me out. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm getting. I got a free pass this season, which is not the reason why I'm promoting the game. I do genuinely enjoy it. But yeah, if you're not playing, you should, because it's literally free. Oh, I get a percentage. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, okay, I like this game, so yeah, I'll be an ambassador. Because I won't be an ambassador for a game I don't like. Yeah, okay, for mining operations. Oh, okay. So if they just sell their stuff, it's kind of pointless, but if they actually play, I get a cut. Oh, it's nice. And yeah, so I can tell you I've made money from this game. Like, even with having bought the pass. Let me just delete all this from my inventory. I have to do 3 50-level runs, so I'm just doing them on the easier levels, so it goes faster. And I'm doing speed runs with like extra bad guys. So that means I'm collecting equipment that's kind of useless for me. Right now, I am in the last level of the first planet. What about you? I haven't gotten to the second planet yet. I should be there in hopefully a day or two. Well, actually, a day, I would think. As soon as I get these 250 runs in. Oh, you got to mine 10. Nice. Where do you see the rankings again? I want to see where I am. I was in the top 100 at some point. Oh, fuck. I'm up to 438th. God damn. I am bad. Did I fall behind what's his face as well? Did I fall behind? No, I did not fall behind Sherry Cowboy. That would have been bad. Infinity Mine. Oh, I'll get up once I start doing mine 8. Okay. Oh, yeah, because everyone's at 8, 9, 10, 12. So some people are going to make $60. Well, probably less by the time it evens out. People at the bottom are making a penny, 2 pennies. But don't forget, that's not the only place you're making money from. If you don't want what you got in terms of NFTs, this survival pack on Nifty blocks, and there's no reason why you can't start today and not get the survival pack. My skill tree, unfortunately, I was stupid and I put most of it in accuracy. Which is a bad life decision. The survival pack on secondary sells for how much right now again? Let's go to Battle Miners. I think it's better to start out with health and speed, right? In my opinion. Oh, you're all in evasion. Interesting. Survival pack. So like if you just want to grind and get to that level, you can still make 100 wax basically. So again, I'll drop that link one more time because I'm shilling like a shiller. Oh, wait, no events. Invite friends. You can join. Join. Oh, and getting the LPs too. The LPs are quite rewarding. Oh, it takes into account monster evasion. Good to know. But yeah, completely free to play. So like, say you really like it this year, this season, you can just play from the beginning next season, get a pass if you want, don't get a pass if you don't want. And the other really cool thing is if you do get a pass for the season, it's retroactive. So you would get all the rewards you'd have basically from the rewards page. So say you're like, you get to level 45 or 97 here, which is totally doable in the amount of time that's left if you start today. And you decide, okay, I do the math, everything to the left of this is worth more than the cost of the pass, and get the pass, and you know, you're kind of in it. Because then once you have the pass too, you get a bonus for the next season. Oh, player accuracy minus monster. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's cool. All right, guys, I do need to sign off for now, so I'm going to raid y'all over into my friend Rick on the mountain. I'm probably going to go hang out there for a bit, too, while I do some work. It was lovely, lovely having you. Lovely seeing you, Gib. Yo, take care, Bloody Zelos, as well. I might be back online later. I do not know. I had fun with that skyscraper pack. I want to make a golden arches pack now. But yeah, let's go see Rick. Oh, wait, he changed his username because he's an idiot. Rick on the Mountain 1. Ooh. Mature audiences only. Thank you for being here, guys. Bye.